Oh, wow. So I'm doing this differently, and so I hope that you will give me a little bit of grace as I go through this. Because that's one thing that we need in these trying times. And what I've learned is that as entrepreneurs and as business owners, we have to be able to go and work through the trying times when the economy is not so great. But what about and what if I challenge you for just 1 second and we talk about, hey, maybe an economy that is not the best may make you the best, because what we've decided to do is do more and better for our clients, for our families, and for ourselves. Something to think about. So today, for those of you who do not know me, I'm Leanne Bonnell, and I am a business engineering strategist, and I help entrepreneurs and small business owners grow their businesses, but in a way that you probably wouldn't expect, or that most people think. So while I've got you here, and if you're watching me on my YouTube channel, I would ask, and I would be forever grateful if you would like and subscribe to my channel. That way you know when you get notified, actually you just get notified when I put new content out just like this. And my goal is to do it daily. We'll see how this goes. All right, so let's talk about doing more and better for our clients and our prospects and our leads, which are our prospects. But that's okay, we'll get there. So in this shifting economy, we have, there are many issues with this shifting economy. And I was just talking to a friend of mine, and we were talking about how we could make our clients and our prospects and our businesses just absolutely grow in this. I once heard somebody say, well, if we're in a recession, just don't participate. It's kind of easier said than done, but you know what? The more I think about it, the more it's going to be done in my case. Okay, so let's talk about the first thing. The first thing I want to talk about, wow, I'm having issues today talking. It must be because it's Halloween. The first thing I want to talk about is getting more leads and closing more deals in this shifting market. You see, we tend to sell ourselves on everything that we hear in the news media. We are always going to do that. And the best way to shift that thinking is switch off the news media. We can know that things are going on, but we don't have to know that they're going on. And in order to get more leads and close more deals in a shifting market, it all starts with this 6 inches between our ears. This I have heard many times, and I will credit Karen Rattle with saying this. She knows who she is. That this is the most dangerous neighborhood you will ever visit. So getting rid of the stinking thinking, turning off the news, perfect opportunity to move forward in your business. Oh, before I go too much further, I just want to give you the opportunity to go and have a free workshop with me. I offer this once a week. This month we are focusing on communication. So if you want to learn how to better communicate to your prospect easily, then go to leanneclass.com and register for this workshop. It's 1 hour. It's fascinating. It takes the whole communication thing and unravels it so that you can talk to more people in less time. And you do it, well, You have to go and find out. Now, don't you? So go to leanneclass.com and register today. Oh, you probably also want to know why my clients work with me. My clients work with me because they want to grow their business. And in a lot of cases, they've kind of hit the wall and they're not really sure what to do next, where to go next. It's always a little bit of a challenge. And they want to be successful. And together, we help them get there and feel that accomplishment and success and growth in their business. Because let's face it, this business is like their little tiny baby. They want it to grow and prosper, as do I, because it's just fun to watch. All right, so getting back to our topic at hand. So the first thing is shift your thinking. We've been through that. The second thing is to make sure that you have prospects that want more and better, and then you give it to them. So what do I mean by that? Okay, so you know that there are different kinds of prospects. Some are just kind of there checking you out, punching the kicking the tires, so to speak, making sure that you are what you say you are, and that's great. Do your research. I do it too. There are some prospects who will just run in with their favorite credit card and you will just work. But then there's that group of prospects that are searching for something. They're not just the tire kickers that aren't going to buy from you anyway, but they're searching for that something. Give it to them. And I'm not saying overpromise and underdeliver, because that is no way to build a business. What I am saying is make sure that if they want more and better, you understand what their definition of more and better is, and you give it to them. So, for example, if you have a client who is looking for a particular, let's go with real estate, and you have a client looking for a particular home, they say, I want a master on Main. Find that master on Main for that client. You will be so glad that you gave them more and better. And they will be raving fans. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is once you have the clients, making them empowered by giving them the tools that they need to succeed. Well, listen, I know that everyone in business tends to have their key thing, their niche, their whatever. And when you get a client, you're just so excited about it, and you just want to keep feeding them. But at some point, you got to let that birdie fly, and they've got to have the tools necessary and be equipped to do for themselves what you have done for them. And the reasons are varied, but in reality, once you equip somebody and they can go and do for themselves, then they will come back to you to ask you again. I have this new problem. I have this new thing I want to buy. Can you build this new machine? And they will come to you because you equip them for more and better. Okay. So I have a question for you. First of all, I wanted to take a moment and make sure that you remember to go to leanneclass.com. Now, this 1 hour workshop is something that I am very proud to be a part of. It is very much just an absolute interesting learning experience. And once you have finished, you will have a much broader appreciation for how to communicate with people and how you can even get some clients to flip. Like, you shouldn't have these people as clients because it would never happen in a normal world, but after this, it may. And that is exciting. And so go to leanneclass.com and register today. Just do it today. And you will really benefit from what this workshop has to offer. It is fantastic. Okay. So I want to tell you a little bit of a story that relates to getting more and better. So I have a client who is, now she needs help outside of my realm, and that's cool. And she, is this the right, hang on, I got to think about this for just a moment because I don't want to give away, any sensitive information. Nope, let's go with this one. Okay, so I have a client who I work with who needed some tools to advance her business, okay? And one of the things that what I did was I showed her what I was going to do. I showed her the toolbox. I just opened that baby and I pulled out wrenches and hammers and all kinds of things. And what I showed her at the end of the day was how to go in and work in a social media platform and really just dig into how to converse with people and get a conversation going so she could draw more clients. And when you know it, that's exactly what she did. And so that is so exciting. And it makes for a very interesting conversation with your client when they come back the next time. And when she did come back, she said, okay, I want to broaden my offering, my product offering. How can we do that? And it was much easier to kind of just walk through what she was currently offering and apply the tools, just about the same tools, by the way, to get her product offering larger. So, again, I just want to point out that leanneclass.com, I think I moved that, is where my workshop registration is. In this workshop, you're going to learn about communication with various types of people because in reality, you only talk to about 25% of the people in your sphere. You only communicate with them in the way that they need to be communicated with in order to make a decision. Wouldn't it be great to kind of figure out how and who and how to communicate with them before you walked out the door without the sale? I think it would. So go to leanneclass.com and register today for the workshop. You'll be so glad that you did. And with that, you can tell this is live because all of the bells and whistles are going off. And while what I taught you today is important, it may not be what is for you, and that is so okay. And you know what? I will put another video right over here or right over there. It depends because trying to do this well and right. So I will put let's try this again. You can tell it's live. I'm messing up all over the place. So while this may not have been the conversation for you today, I'm going to put another video either over here or over here, and you can click on it and hopefully it will answer some questions that you may have. And oh, by the way, if you are not subscribed to my channel, the quickest way to do that is to click on my face. That way you will be notified of, well, any new video I put out, and I hope that I gave you a little bit of a chuckle today, and you are able to, well, and you enjoyed some time away. So with that, I'm Leanne, and I was so grateful for you to be here. And I'm going to hang out here in the comments for a little bit and answer any questions that happen to pop up. And I will see you guys tomorrow.